Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick update video. She's still kicking, man, still moving. Actually better than ever now, to be honest with you. The handful of repairs that I went ahead and got done that it needed for a while. I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos. I actually got a truck, a Grand Cherokee. I had my son in February, so I needed something a little bigger to get the travel system in and out of easily. So the Audi had really been sitting. The radiator actually went bad. And if you guys see this box here, so funny story, it's done now. But you know, I tell you guys, I get parts off of like Total Cars. What I did, I got that one. It's out of like a newer S5, I think it was like a 13 or a 14, something like that. But I didn't realize that the radiators are different for manual transmission cars and automatic transmission cars. And this is an automatic transmission car. So my mechanic had the car taken apart, the whole, you know about doing the radiator, you gotta take the whole front end off, the bumper, everything, just off of the car. I got pictures. I might see if I can edit them into this video. But yeah, took the whole thing apart, and the radiator was not a fit because of the manual transmission configuration. So went ahead and bought another one. The one I ended up getting is a CSF. I had to go ahead and cash out and just get it brand new from a local distributor. Paid a lot more than I wanted to, but it is what it is. But yeah, CSF, and got it done. What else was there that I had to get done? Let me pop the hood real quick. Oh, sorry guys, I'm having some lower back issues. But another thing I wanted to talk about real quick, and you guys, I can actually show you guys real fast. The underbody, I went ahead and did the service on the car. The Castrol Edge. I used the Castrol, Audi, Volkswagen, work with Castrol to develop their products and everything like that. Or their engines rather. So, you know, there's a press release for it, and it even says it here on the cap to use Castrol. And you know, Volkswagen brand is Volkswagen Auto Group. That's Lamborghini, Bugatti, Porsche, of course, Audi, Volkswagen. So, you know, with names like that, you know, it's, you know, nothing against Liquid Moly. I've had it in the car before, but I'm just most comfortable with Castrol because it, you know, Audi and Volkswagen vouches for it. But did the oil change and everything. One thing to kind of note when you do the oil change, there's 2 gaskets for the oil filter. I don't think mine was leaking, but it's a possibility that it can. When I looked at it, it wasn't leaking. I say that because I did have a little bit of an oil leak, but what it was is this right here. This is the old drain plug. If you could see that washer on there, how it's warped. And that's just, from what I've been told, and this is my first time, we moved into the house maybe half a year ago or something like that. So this was the first oil change I've done on the car myself. I usually take it to a dealer or take it to my shop, but you know, we've had like apartments and lofts and stuff like that. So didn't have like my own space, you know, for equipment and all that, you know. But what I was saying is that washer, from what I've been told, you know, from way back, is that needs to be replaced every time you do the oil change. And like I was showing you on that washer, it was leaking oil. It was leaking a little bit. It wasn't bad, it wasn't horrible, but it was leaking. I was under the car and cleaned it all up. And then the other thing is this, the underbody, you would call this like a splash shield. There's one in the front, which is this one, and then it connects with the body, and then to this one in the back area, further back over the transmission pan. The dowel, so they're wore out and nasty, and the whole like they're just warped. So I got some replacements, but the dowel pins are, I don't know about you guys' experience with them. Man, they are trash. So I got like the kit right here. This is some of them here. I got a lot of them in the bag over here. I don't want to go through it. It's all oily and nasty and stuff. But these dowel pins, man, they are horrible. And I have to be honest with you. My mechanic had told me because I you know, I'm pretty meticulous with the car. So I was looking under the car after he had done a repair or oil change or something like that. And I noticed one of that back panel, one of the corners was like hanging, and I'm like, hey man, like, you know, I'm bringing it back so you can take care of it or whatnot. And he was telling me, you know, that the pins that they use are like bad and blah, blah, blah. At the time, I'm like, nah, man, just fix, you know, do my car, you know, correctly, you know what I mean? But man, he was right, man. So I actually ended up, you can't really see anything, but I actually ended up just going to get some regular screws. Here, man, let me just grab them if I can, because this will probably help somebody. So these are the old like clips. And then the ones that I ended up getting, so these are the new clips that I got, and they're traditional screws that I got with them right here. If you want to get the size, you can, and just make sure you get the clip that goes with it. But they're just traditional screws rather than those they're called like quick pins or quick speed dowel pins. Man, they just would not fasten properly for me, and I wasn't confident. Like they would, like it's hard enough, you know, getting all of them because the plastic for the actual the shield itself, like it warps, like with heat and, you know, the body moving around and stuff like that. So I just was not confident in those, and I couldn't get them to fasten. You know what I mean? So yeah, I went with some of the regular screws, but no, that's about it. Did the oil change, the air filter, man air filter, man oil filter. I'm trying to think just to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. But nah, man, cleaned it all up. Cleaned off the engine and everything. It's super clean. I use these wipes for some of the, you know, like the underbody when I was cleaning under the engine and stuff like that. I was under it, but I use this. It works very well. The only thing that for me, because I know engine cleaning is kind of a delicate thing, you know, with electronics and stuff. The electronics, they are designed to be like waterproof, but you have to be careful. But I just cover this right here, and I've been washing my engine for a long time. I cover this right here because it's the air intake. Technically, because the filter is right here, the water would have to be pretty pressurized to get up in there, but I just don't want any water getting up into there. And then the alternator is way down there. So you can you know, try to cover that. I haven't had any issues, but again, you know, just be very careful. You know, you got your headlight assembly and stuff like that. Just be acclimated with the condition of the wires and stuff like that. But no, I think that's it, man. It just needed a new radiator and a fan. So had that repaired, man. The car still has no issues, man. Everything is working as it should. I am starting to have a little bit of an issue with the lock. Like like it won't, got a little slider, but it won't open sometimes on the first try. Like you'll, like say if you, see, it's working there, but like other times it won't open. So something with the lock is gonna need to be, I'm not too privy on how that works, but something with that is gonna have to be repaired. Other than that though, man, that's about it. Everything's been good. Still no check engine, no nothing, no kind of indicators or anything like that. Mileage, so I know we haven't checked this in a while. Coming up on 212. So yeah, man. But yeah, the car doesn't get driven nearly as much anymore. Drove it a little bit this weekend. A towel or something. Press this hood down. But yeah, man, the car is where I want it to be right now, man. It's you know, definitely having wanting to keep taking miles off and everything. Something's beeping in there. Check real quick, but yeah, trying to keep the miles off a little bit. And so it doesn't need anything. Sits for the most part. It's clean. So we're just gonna leave it at that, man. Maybe get some more footage at some point and everything, but just want to give y'all a quick update. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.